know with you, but I'm getting sick and tired. I'm to chase my piece of wood around with my router. Yeah, because it won't stay put. Okay, I could put it in the vice, but it isn't always ideal. Sometimes you want a quick option, something really easy to do. And yes, you could use something like this, which happens to be, well, it's half of a washing machine mat. Yeah, the soundproofing mat you put underneath your washing machine. You know how it goes. Well, which I cut in half. I have two of those, and quite often I use it for long pieces. I have one on each end, and it stops the end sliding about. But even with small pieces like this little block of wood here, that will still, just slide about. It's awkward. So what you need is something a little bit more rubbery, yeah? Okay, it's more sticky. Now, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to make a little gadget, something to help you router small pieces of wood. Something grippy. That's what we're going to do. So let's move that out of the way, because all you're going to need is one of these, piece of plywood, and one of these, a piece of wood, okay? I've already prepped them to size, because, who wants to watch me cut bits of wood to length? It's a bit boring, isn't it? Anyway, so we are going to utilise the vice with this project, but you haven't got to use a vice. You could use a clamp, you could even screw it down if you want. But we are going to be using this, which happens to be a mouse mat, one with a rubbery back. Now, what I found is, I put my bit of wood on there like that, and although the rubbery mouse mat grips, the mouse mat doesn't grip the bench. So what we're going to do is we're going to make like a holder for the mouse mat, if it makes any sense. Now, these mouse mats are really good for this job. These ones are by Maxter. These ones have come out of Action, I believe, for like €1. Really cheap. But the back is really rubbery, and, grippy on the back. So that's what we're going to do. So what we've got to do first, though, is before we do anything, I pre-cut that should fit on there reasonably nicely, a little bit of trimming. But we're going to be using this contact adhesive, yeah. Stuff that glue stiffers like. Oh, it's my favourite brand as well. Eureka, the name that sticks. Yeah, don't use it for that. No, that'd be silly. Oh, crikey, I need something to open it with. I know I'm not going to use my chisel. Right, screwdriver. That'll do. Right, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, now this is a sponsored video, although no money has exchanged hands. Eureka kindly sent me over. Oh, some leisure time. Well, something else I forgot. How am I going to get it out of there without making a mess? All right, let's grab a bit of wood. Okay, it's not a bit over here. What'll that do? Oh, this will do. Oh no, it's end grain. That's not good. What about this bit over here? Hang on, found a bit. Perfect. This will do it. We have a piece of wood to make sure there's no shavings or splinters going to end up in the glue, which I don't want. And what we're going to use is this stick. And I'm just going to dribble some. Crikey, I've done so much of this in the past boat building. Formica. Yeah, laminate and plywood with Formica. Yeah. Didn't do quite so much of it in the end when you start to get your Formica plywood coming. That was obviously a big time saver. But still use a lot of Formica. And laminating panels up for units and stuff. So back it on there like so. Now, the thing I haven't got is a serrated scraper. So I'm just using this scraper here. Spreader. So I'm just going to spread it down around thin. You've got to be quick with this, because it's a contact adhesive. So basically the solvent in it is evaporating. Now as it evaporates, it obviously goes off. It's basically dry. So what I've got to do is get that on there reasonably quickly, and then wait. But while I'm waiting for that one to go off, I'll be spreading the other side as well, as in the mouse mat. Now a serrated spreader would be a lot better. As it would. Right, make sure your edges are well covered. You don't want it thick and lumpy, because that ain't going to work. That's just going to, I'll just go off big lumps everywhere. But you just need to make sure it's covered on these edges. Now, you can get things called vac presses and stuff like that to help you laminating or gluing on these finishes, but I don't have one. To be fair, in the years, what we used to use the vice and clamp up tight in the vice. That's what we'll do here. Okay, that's all we just started going off that. So let's get it on there. Now, the side obviously you want to put the adhesive onto is the cloth side, okay? The side you'd actually put the mouse on. Yeah, not the furry kind, no. Right. Right, there's one thing I forgot to do. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put this on there first. I say I ain't forgotten, I have forgotten, but yeah, this is a very important stage, what we've got to do in a minute, which I should have done before I put the glue on. It will take a few seconds. I'll just have to glue through, drill through the glue. Senior moment. So we're going to spread that about as well. Now this will soak in much quicker. Now, if you can get some carpet spray, that'll work equally as well, and it'll be a darn sight easier. You know, it's basically an aerosol contact adhesive. And you can get away then with that just doing one face. And I don't use that artist stuff, like that's Scotch adhesive you get in cans, you know, because that stuff you're supposed to be sort of able to peel it off, then put it back on again. But no, we'll sort of spread it on there like so, and put it all over my bench. There's a big clean up here afterwards. All right, screw that, spread. Like I say, you do what makes you got a good covering on here, because that's going to soak in like crazy. It's like getting honey out of a jar. All right. Oh, I'm getting high as a kite. I'll tell you a story about this. I can, yeah. When I was doing my own boat, as in I was carpet lining my boat, this was down in Brundall in Norfolk. There's a little coastal cruiser it was. I got my day skipper and my yacht masters, by the way. I've been in and out of doing things like, you know, I love doing things like that, and also got my VHF radio licence as well. But, you know, they were the days, not anymore. A bit landlocked here. Right, spread it on there. I made a mess of this. I should have had a serrated spreader. They did send me one, actually, but I'd say it's the wrong sort for the job. It was, you need a small-toothed spreader for this. Not the big-toothed spreader. It would be ridiculous. Right, so on there it goes. Once you get right to the edge, it'll just peel. I can't make a mess of my bench. I haven't done this for such a long while. I've had no need. Oh dear. Fair, actually, we did start using sprays a lot at one point. A bit more on the edge here. This side, this side's really soaking it up. Blimey, I'm making a mess. Never mind. These things are sent to tries. Okay, I think I'm happy at that. I don't want all the edge corners to peel. Alright, I think we're in there. I think that'll do. Alright, that'll do. I'll have to. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, sticking to my bench and all that, what I should have done was glue my block of wood, which is what's going to actually hold it into my vise. Because it's no good me just, it's no good me just, gluing it onto this and be done with it. No, I want to stop from sliding about. So I want to put it in the vise. But the thing you've got to watch out for is your handle. I'm going to be putting it in this vise, so I don't want this piece of wood, which is what the vise is going to be clamping, in the middle. Because that'd be the first instinct. Let's put it in the middle, so clamp it. Then that's be sticking out like so, and then it could potentially get in the way of the handle. You know, so that wouldn't be such a good idea. No, it wouldn't. So the next thing we're going to do is using some PVA wood glue, such as this one here. And so I'm doing this all about arse about face, yeah. All right, and I'm going to plonk this into here. I'm going to use that for alignment, you see. So it's in my voice, like so. Then I'm going to place this piece of plywood into there, like so, onto there, like so, lining it up with the side of the vise, like that, okay? And then I'm going to grab a drill, which probably means I'm going to end up putting sawdust onto the glue, but that'll blow off there because it's really tacky. So let's place it on there like so. Countersunk, obvious reasons. We don't know lumps, do we? No, it's a drill. Oh yeah, that's a screwdriver. That will do. Right, once one side is on, it becomes easier. Line up, the vise. Looks right, it is right. Do the same on this one. Just going to drop it in the vise a bit lower now. That's it. That's good. That looks good there. Right, same here. Do. Put one in the middle. Split the difference. No need to measure it. Right. This is when I regret not doing it before I put the glue on. Learn by my mistakes. Right, so do as I say, not as I do. Right. Oh, it's sticking. All right, I'll have to use another. I'll have to use a scraper or something. Just get rid of that excess glue. I'll use the drill. Always clean it off. You don't want that sawdust on there. What blew an idiot. Oh dear me. Oh crikey. Look at the master craftsman and all that. You don't want to leave any of that rubbish on there that I did. So the moral of the story here is, make sure you do the screwing on stage onto your batten on the bottom before you put your glue on. What an idiot. Oh dear. I don't hide anything. It's called honesty, you see. Do you know what? Too many people are shy of showing their mistakes. They are. You know, you see all these YouTubes online showing, oh, that's how you do this, that's how you do that. And after flipping time, you know, full well that they've cocked up at some point, you know, and they're just not showing it. Some do, you know, as just a bit of comedy. The Bourbon Moth Woodwork or something. He's quite a comical geezer. I do like watching his videos sometimes. Well, I haven't done for a while. Others a little bit too straight-laced to me. Rob Cosman and people like that. Paul Summers is a decent geezer, but, you know, I just still, again, I find it a little bit boring. But that's me, you know. So, you know, some people find me annoying. So what? I don't care. Quite frankly. Can't worry about things like these, you know, when you get older. You really can't. Okay. All right. We've got it covered in glue, and not particularly well, but it is. It's there. This has all gone tacky now. So this is a contact adhesive, so you've got to be careful now. So what we've got to do is make sure that we get it in the right place. One of the best ways of doing that would be to have some little straws or something. These things you can pull out. But I'm not going to do that. No, I can't be bothered. I'm going to slap it on. See what happens. As long as you line one edge up, it should go on okay. Oh, no, careful. That's it on. Oh, yeah, spot on. Excellent. All right, so on there like that. A bit of glue. That'll rub off that glue. Any glue they get on the other side, you'll be able to rub that off later. Yeah, a bit of welly. Your fingers, and stretch it out nice and tight. Take it out your vise, and use the vise as a way of squeezing it. You've got to squeeze it, you see. Yeah, you've got to squeeze the glue. Okay. And the other way. Just like so. I'm not editing this video, just so you know. So you're going to see all the mistakes I make. Okay, people make mistakes, you know. We are human after all. I'm human! Right. So now, once that's gone off properly, what I'll do is any excess rubber that's hanging over the edge, I'll get rid of that. I'll just trim it off with a Stanley knife, you know, box cutter. You know, or one of them break-off cutters, you know, knives. But now, we can shove it in the vise like so. So when we want to route or anything, it will stay put. You see? Yeah, absolutely ideal when you want to route a small pieces. You can make a bigger one of these if you want to. You can make it so the wood, actually the plywood that you're using, extends past the ends, and then you can clamp it to your bench if you want. You know? You don't have to use your vice, so you can put it anywhere. Also, if you're out and about on site and what have you, you've got little jobs to do like that. Having something that's in your toolbox where you've got to work on small pieces could be such a flippin' lifesaver, you know, because, you know, it's like on site, you're dealing with trestles or, you know, sawhorses, maybe you've got a black workmate or something like that, ain't quite so bad, but even they ain't great. Not when you're dealing with a router. Trying to fiddle a small piece of wood in a vise as you're trying to do those two handles up to line it all up, maybe, and then it all cranked. So when you start pushing on one side, it's not gripping hard enough on one side, and the piece of wood just does that in the actual vise. It's not helpful. This is a grip enough for you to put an arrowstone or a moulding round, or even routering a little mortise into it. It grips. A treat, you know. I think so. What do you say? Leave it in the comments down below. Yeah. We've also got a Patreon now, for which I'm currently doing loads of stuff to put on the Patreon. There'll be patterns and stuff like that, you see. There'll be like scroll saw patterns, you name it, all sorts of stuff will be going on there. Also, there'll be a load of laser files going on there as well. Yeah, I like that. It's good, you know. Oh, and also my t-shirt designs will be going on there. So whoever becomes a member on my Patreon will have access to all that stuff, you see. I've only got a few bits and pieces on so far, but I'm working on it. We're getting more and more on there. Yeah, that works. Brilliant. Okay. So thanks to Eureka Glues for sending me the contact adhesive and also this PVA-D-free wood glue. You could use any old wood glue, to be fair, for this job, or even super glue if you like. Yeah, it works, you know. So it is technically a sponsored video, but no money has exchanged hands. They just sent me some glue. So I do thank them for that. So, it's time for me to go. Toodaloo.